Korean Film Festival becomes more popular. Cinema dedicated to Korean movies opens. Korean broadcast technology handed to Myanmar. First ever China-Korea Martial Arts Festival. Installation artist David Jang and his trash-based art. Hello, welcome to Going Global. I'm your host, Jung Se-mi. Have you heard of the World Giving Index? A major UK-based charity has revealed the index for 2015. The index evaluates 135 countries on 3 charitable acts, helping strangers, donating money, and volunteer work. Myanmar ranked at the top of the list, followed by the United States, New Zealand, and Canada. Korea ranked far lower at 64. Good news is that compared to last year, Korea made more financial donations. But Korea can definitely look to Myanmar, a developing nation, as a role model for generosity. Just remember that sharing doesn't spring from affluence, but from just what you have. And now, let's turn to our first story of the day. In Frankfurt, Germany, there is an annual Korean film festival organized by local movie fans. This year, the film festival invited director Choi Dong-hoon and actor Lee Jung-jae from the Korean blockbuster Assassination. Let's take a look.
대한독립 만세 해봅시다.
대한독립 만세.
The fourth Project K, the Korean Film Festival, opened with the movie Assassination, which was the first Korean movie to surpass 10 million viewers this year. Local fans gathered in droves, filling the 600-seat theater. How did the German viewers see the struggles of Korea in the 1930s?
Der Film sich sehr viel Zeit genommen hat, auf einzelne Szenen einzugehen und ja, fand ich echt toll. Also einfach, dass man in andere Kulturen Einblick bekommt, eben durch das Medium Film und dadurch mit anderen Schauspielern, mit anderen Thematiken und auch mit anderen vielleicht Filmtechniken in Berührung kommt.
The festival featured 19 movies, including hits from this year like Veteran and The Classified File, as well as independent productions and animations. For the first time, the movie festival invited a lead actor and a director from the opening movie, who shared behind-the-scenes stories with local fans.
이 영화를 통해서 한국 역사에 대해서 조금이라도 관심을 가져주기를 또 부탁을 드리는 입장이에요.
암살이 이제 첫 스타트로 해서 다른 또 훌륭하고 재밌는 영화들이 많이 있으니까 현지 분들 또 독일 또 프랑크푸르트 시민분들이 많이 봐주셨으면 좋겠어요, 한국 영화.
The movie festival was launched 4 years ago by Korean university students in Germany and local fans of Korean movies. It had humble beginnings, but as interest in Korean cinema grew, so did the scale of the festival and the number of attendants.
Zeit und Energie in dieses Filmfestival gesteckt mit dem Ziel, ihnen die Vielfalt der koreanischen Kultur.
한국적이기 때문에 독일에서도 더 인기가 있지 않을까. 이해하는 폭, 왜 한국 사람들은 이 영화에 그렇게 관객이 많이 들었을까에 대한 궁금증부터 시작해서 그런 영화들은 당연히 독일에서도 저희가 이렇게 틀었을 때 그분들의 반응이 좋았던 걸로 저도 기억을 하고.
The 5-day-long festival featured not only movies, but also various aspects of Korean culture, such as hanbok, or Korean traditional costumes, and Korean calligraphy. German movie fans are already looking forward to watching more Korean films at next year's festival.
Now moving on to our second story. Korean cinema has another outlet besides Frankfurt, Germany. While Korean expatriates are able to catch the latest Korean blockbusters, they often have to wait for these movies to be released overseas. However, a movie theater dedicated to Korean movies has recently opened in Dallas, Texas, allowing moviegoers to catch the latest hits at the same time as Koreans back at home. Let's visit that theater right now.
The lobby of the cinema is crowded with moviegoers. Free popcorn and drinks are being given out here. This is the first day of Cine Oasis, the first cinema in the Dallas area in the United States dedicated to screening exclusively Korean films.
예, 이민자로서 살고 있는 이 삶에 좀 쉼터가 됐으면 하는 바람에서 동포들끼리 몇 명이서 모여서 만들게 됐습니다.
Cine Oasis is the first Korean theater in the U.S. to be established not by a major player in the movie industry, but by Korean immigrant business people. The theater can seat 110 people and features a high-quality sound system. Many Korean immigrants pooled their resources to bring the theater to life.
네, 너무 좋았습니다. 예전에도 한국 영화를 이제 미국 영화관에서 많이 봤는데 이렇게 한인 영화관에서 본다는 게 여러 한국 사람들하고 본다는 게 너무 좋았습니다.
Cine Oasis will release the latest Korean movies at the same time as in Korea. The theater will also screen classics and non-Korean movies, which will all feature subtitles. This is to help first-generation Korean immigrants who do not have as strong a grip on English enjoy the films. The snack corner has both Korean traditional snacks like roasted squid and rice puffs and American finger foods.
오아시스 극장은 여러 한인들이 쉴 수 있는 공간을 만들어드리고 싶습니다. 그 쉴 수 있는 공간이 돼서 여러분들과 함께 숨 쉬는 공간, 쉬는 공간, 편안하게 오실 수 있는 공간이 준비되도록 하겠습니다.
Cine Oasis has plans to add a second screen and a 500-seat concert hall.
Now let's travel over to Myanmar, where Korean dramas are quite popular at the moment. Recently, a group of active TV producers from Korea took part in a training session for their Myanmar counterparts, passing on Korean producing techniques. Let's find out more.
The stage crew is conducting camera testing at the moment. Members of the audience have given the stage their undivided attention.
포탈감을 살아나는 느낌을 더 보여주려면
Korean drama producers are teaching their tricks of the trade to Myanmar broadcasters.
한국 드라마가 갖고 있는 특성들, 여러 가지 이야기 구조라든가 아니면 카메라 워킹이라든가 미술이라든가 이런 것을 소개하는 걸 목표로 했습니다.
ဆရာရဲ့အယူအဆပြီးတော့သူ့ရဲ့တကယ်စေတနာပပသင်ကြားပေးလိုက်တဲ့ဒီပြသပေးတဲ့ movement လေးတွေကကျမတို့အတွက်တကယ်ကိုပညာရစေပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါတွေကိုလည်းကျမတို့မှတ်ထားပါမယ်နောက်ထပ်သင်ကြားပေးမဲ့သင်ခန်းစာတွေမှာလည်းအားလုံးကလည်းစိတ်ဝင်စားနေကြပါတယ်ကြိုးကြိုးစားစားသင်ယူပါမယ်ရှင်
The Korea Producers and Directors Educational Institute and Myanmar's state-run Myanmar Radio and Television Broadcasting Service jointly organized this training session. What's notable is that current full-time producers were at the session teaching their skills that help lead to the Korean wave.
한국 방송을 기초로 한 강의를 한다고 하니까 기쁘기도 하고 또 저희 우리나라 옛날 방송 초창기 생각도 나고 초창기 선배님들이 이런 과정을 다 겪어서 한국 방송이 지금까지 왔겠구나 그런 생각이 나요.
As Korean dramas are quite popular in Myanmar, everyone was very interested to hear what their Korean contemporaries had to say. Around 40 Myanmar broadcasters took part in this week-long training session.
미얀마 방송인들이 이번 국제연수 방송 행사에 그런 기대가 남달랐으며 이 행사를 통하여 많은 방송적인 발전이 목적을 달성하였습니다.
The Korea Producers and Directors Educational Institute will conduct annual training sessions in Myanmar. The institute is also looking into new teaching methods after receiving requests from Myanmar for more on-the-job training.
Our next story takes us to China. When we think of Chinese martial arts, we think of Kung Fu. In China, traditional martial arts are referred to as wushu, and for the first time, practitioners of wushu and Korea's taekwondo shared a stage. Let's take a look.
This is Wing Chun, a Chinese martial art known for its speed and strength. Practitioners of other Chinese martial arts like Tage and Shan also come on stage and perform. These are China's most well-known martial arts, often referred to as wushu. Korean taekwondo practitioners are also on stage, demonstrating disciplined moves and advanced techniques. It's all part of a joint Korean and Chinese martial arts performance.
中国武术是中国的文化符号，跆拳道是韩国的文化符号，上升到文化层面，通过这两个文化符号和体育项目融入进来，我们感觉到对我们两国的人民都是一个很好的一种传承。
This is more than martial arts. Well-known Chinese traditional performances like the lion dance and the thousand-hand bodhisattva, along with Korean traditional performances like the taepyeongmu, the changgochum, and the fan dance follow. The show's finale is a taekwondo performance. Cheers from the audience accompanies every successful break by the taekwondo team.
非常的好，尤其是最后的跆拳道，非常震撼，和我以前看的不太一样。
今晚的表演说真的非常的棒，非常的成功。各个表演都突出了本国的传统文化，尤其是后面的韩国的跆拳道，简直是非常完美。
This program was all the more significant as it was the first ever exchange of martial arts between Korea and China, despite an abundance of cultural exchanges in the past.
그간의 K-팝 등 현대 문화 중심의 문화 교류에서 교류의 범위를 더 확장된 것으로 생각하시면 될 것 같고요. 이를 통해서 우리 양국 국민과 젊은이들의 정서적 유대감과 우호감을 증진시키는 데 있어서 큰 기여를 할.
Both nations will engage in regular martial arts exchanges in the future.
Our next story takes us to the United States. There is virtually an unlimited amount of resources and materials that can be used to make a work of art. In fact, there are many cases where materials that are deemed unworthy for art are transformed into masterpieces. Korean expat David Jang is an artist based in Los Angeles. He takes everyday objects and even discarded trash and transforms them into eye-catching works of art. Let's take a look for ourselves.
Tens of clock hands moving independently of one another are ticking on a canvas. They all came from clocks that were no longer in use. Snack wrappers have become a large bouquet. This exhibition features works of art made with trash. What has inspired the artists to work with waste?
인간으로서 이제 누구나 다 죽게 되거든요. 나는 죽기 전에 그랜드 캐니언을 가서 보고 싶다. 아니면 뭐 가족을 갖고 싶고 그리고 집을 사고 싶고 이러한 컨셉이 있는데 그러한 컨셉을 스포해주는 이런 에브리데이 오브젝트를 가지고 다시 이제 새로운 그런 퍼스펙티브 뷰를 이제 만들어내는 거거든요.
Installation artist David Jang is a rising artist currently active in Los Angeles. Jang is in the spotlight in the LA art community for his works that draw new meanings from everyday goods.
He's coming at this with a variety of materials, but it's a really strong sensibility running through all of them.
But that being said, he's already being acknowledged in the LA community. If not, he wouldn't have been in the LA art show. He is moving and shaking. He is like getting noticed. There are art critics noticing him.
Jang immigrated to the United States at the age of 13. When the English language and American culture seemed too foreign and intimidating, Jang's only joy came from making toys from junk. His childhood experiences may have been a factor in his unusual choice for art materials.
So many artists, you sort of kind of get into a rhythm and you know what to expect. It'll always be, hopefully better. But with David, you never know what he's going to be working with. So.
One sunny afternoon, Jang is at work in his workshop, which resembles a container box. He is running red string through the blades of numerous ventilators that face each other. Jang is expressing his concerns about modern-day consumption.
컨슈머리즘이 뭐 좋다 나쁘다, 웨이스트풀하다 아니면은 뭐 greed 하는 그런 게 있다라는 그런 메시지라기보다도 제가 이제 put it forward 시키면은 나머지 디테일한 그리고 다양한 그런 퍼스펙티브는 이제 아디언스가 이제 그걸 보고 이제 리스폰드를 하는 거죠.
He plans to present these thoughts during his upcoming personal exhibitions in San Francisco and Toronto, Canada, next year.
우리 사람은 이제 벌써 창조된 거를 다시 리디스커버하고 재형식화 시킬 수만 있으니까 거기 안에서 이제 최대한으로 제가 이제 할 수 있는 그런 일을 컨티뉴하고 디스커버하는 거.
David Jang's art world is based on the belief that originality and new meanings can be derived from everyday objects.
그리고 제가 디스커버하는 그런 일들이 나중에 이제 미래의 그 제너레이션한테도 굉장히 큰 아이디어티가 프로바이드되고 그리고 이제 사람들의 정신적인 에듀케이션 그런 인플루언스를 이제 프로바이드 해줄 수 있는 그런 기회가 주어질 수 있다면은 그것만 해도 저는 굉장히 아주 영광으로 생각해요.
I hope you enjoyed today's stories on Going Global. A unique demonstration in Argentina recently made the headlines all around the world. Men wearing skirts took to the streets to protest against the growing violence against women. The men marched for more than 1 kilometer, and onlookers applauded them along the way. These men in skirts who stood up to violence and injustice have to be the most manly man in the world. The Going Global will be back next week with more exciting and interesting stories from all around the world. Thank you for watching.